then the only green tea they drink now is ayakata. You know, it's like they condition themselves to drink ayakata.
Is it ayakata or ayataka?
Ayataka.
Ayataka?
Hey, 1 to 4. It's good to be in Singapore. This is the SG Draft Podcast. I'm your host, Midet Leong, and welcome to another episode of the SG Draft Podcast presented by the Chit Podcast Network. Now, for those of you that are tuning in via YouTube or any sort of podcasting platform, hi again. Thank you so much for giving us a try, for giving us a listen. We're just a bunch of Singaporeans that need a drink. Speaking of people that need a drink, I'm joined by my thirsty brothers. That sounded wrong.
The thirsty brothers.
How's everyone doing? Everyone doing well?
Thirsty. I'm good.
Thirsty.
Thirsty. And the reason why we're doing drinks is actually because, interestingly enough, the CNN reported that it is the hottest that the global temperature has been in like the history of mankind. So the average temperature was 17.18 degrees Celsius, which meaning that the average global temperature is the warmest for the past 100,000 years. We are not interested to discuss the global politics of like global warming or this. We're just going to be a bunch of Singaporeans that are thirsty and want to talk about how come it's so freaking hot. Okay, but do you guys notice, right, in Singapore that the weather is like rainy and sunny now?
It's crazy,
during
bro.
this period, right?
Yeah. It's actually quite cool.
like,
honestly, it's like much cooler than...
Yeah, bro. It's like the weather cannot make up its mind, right? It's like on a period or something like that.
Yeah, especially Saturday.
Saturday
It was crazy hot in the afternoon. Then after at night, suddenly it started raining. It was just like...
Today it was raining quite heavily, middle during the afternoon. Then suddenly, like late afternoon, it's just hot.
Yeah, it's just damn hot. I would say, interestingly enough, we picked this particular topic because I think everyone has sort of like, you know, in a hot day, you want like just quench your thirst. But I think before we dive into that, I think we can talk previously about last week's draft, which was the CCA draft. Eldet, which team do you vote for?
Team 1.
Yeah, thank you, brother.
Honestly, right, guys, like, honestly, very, very hard not to pick me as Dima. Like, really, very, very hard.
Yeah, but Brandon, do you have any like, do you regret not taking the first?
Yeah, they were, after you pick netball, I was like, and after much contemplation, I was like, why did I pick first and pick netball?
But didn't you all think like netball was going to be the first pick? Like,
it's just that I was very sad that Midet was after me.
No, but I think everyone would have picked netball first, right? I think you would have taken first.
Yeah, I would have taken netball first also.
Oh, then yeah lah. Life
if I was there, I would have taken netball first also.
It's because the process of elimination is the weakest category lah.
Yeah.
We're not trying to say women are weak. We're just saying.
No, but I think it's more towards like, I think it's more towards like for girl specific CCAs only, right? Like netball is the most popular one.
I think the funniest draft we've done in very long. Like I there was a lot of clips that I didn't get to like put out. So like for instance, I'll be putting it on YouTube, right? Like we made the netball clip also, the choir one also. Like you know, like there was a lot of like funny stuff lah. I won by quite a decent margin. I would say that I picked popular picks lah. For this week's draft, right, it is the coldest canned drinks and how do I phrase this draft?
The coldest drinks, non-alcoholic draft.
The
coldest.
No.
Yeah. The coldest non-alcoholic drink draft.
Can and bottle drinks, huh?
Can and bottled drink draft. Okay, but non-alcoholic. I'm not gonna put that in the thing, but I'm gonna preference it now. That is the non-alcoholic drinks draft.
Non-alcoholic.
Jin Yong brought up the idea of like carton stuff lah. That doesn't have bottles, right? Correct. I think that I want to make it like you have to have a bottle or a can, like either one lah. If there's no packet one or because I'm quite sure, right, certain packet drinks, right, there are canned versions of it, right? Wouldn't you say?
I think majority of it, yeah.
Okay, if a specific brand of can drink, right, change their name, are we going with the new name or the old name?
I don't understand.
because okay, so no, the reason why is because there is a specific brand that actually changed their name recently.
I feel that you should just pick the one that is now because
the not current one, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I want to ask, right? So if we pick a drink, right, can we pick all their different versions of that drink? When I pick something, then the rest are all out lah.
No. If you pick something, it's still someone can still pick the other one.
Oh,
yeah. So it's specific.
Okay.
So it's like you must say specifically, I want this one. Yeah, lah. But I would say that I to make it easier, right? Because I don't want to like go and search like, I want the Malaysia version of this thing. That just pick whatever. Just the current, whatever is available in the market now. That version, okay?
Must we be specific about the brand? Because there are some drinks that are like 2-3 brands carrying the same drink one. Okay, so like for example, let's say because we are not picking alcoholic, right? So let's say I want to pick beer, but beer got like 4-5 brands carrying beer, ma. So does it mean that I have to be specific and say I want to pick beer from Tiger? So Tiger beer.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
so I cannot say I pick beer, then all the other beer all taken away from market lah.
No, specific.
Okay.
Oh.
I think when you dive into it later, there are like direct competitors that are they produce the same drink.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think Midet wins so much, I sort of lost count of how many slots he has on the wheel.
I won last week's draft, so I have an additional spot in the wheel again. Okay, I'm going to spin the wheel now. It is Paul. Oh, Paul. Whoops. Okay, let me try again. In substitute of Paul, right? Because the rest of us are still in the wheel. That means Brendan gets the pick. All right, Brendan, what position would you like to take?
I'm going first.
Number 1. Okay, Brendan will go first overall. And next up, it is me. I would pick number 3. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay, next up is L. What position would you like?
2. JY always gets 4.
All right. Okay. So with that out of the way, the draft order
still
will
number
be
4.
Brendan, Eldet, myself, and Ziong. Okay. With that, let's get right into the draft. All right. With the first overall pick in the can/bottled drink draft, non-alcoholic. Brendan, what are you going to take?
What else? But Coca Cola.
RC Cola.
No.
The obvious pick, brother. Has to be lah. You know what I mean?
It has to be. Yeah. It's everybody's go-to, like canned drink. Like when you think about. Like literally from of all ages, right? Usually people drink when there's so many iconic like food that you usually eat with Coca Cola. Like it doesn't feel complete without Coca Cola.
It's the first thing that I might need to quench my thirst. A lot of people they just reference it to Coca Cola for some particular reason or whatever lah. But I would say that what makes Coca Cola iconic also is the marketing behind Coca Cola. It's very clever because if you look at it, like yes, it's got an iconic like red and like this white looking thing. And then also they like now the Coca-Cola like not the old school Coca-Cola bottles, they're like collectibles already. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like it still have their like traditional value. It's the highest earning revenue. Like it is lah. And they own a lot of like, other smaller different like drinks and stuff like that lah. You know, I went to go and research, right? That the original Coca-Cola ingredients, do you know what is it?
Cocaine?
Funny you say that.
Correct. No, it's actually, yes, correct.
Yeah, one of the original ingredients is actually cocaine. I don't know whether I can say it or not lah. But we censored it out, I guess.
At that time, it was still legal lah. Up to a certain point of time.
Yes, correct.
It sort of mysteriously suddenly changed the formula.
Do you think that's why that people found it addictive, like initially?
At the start,
I think so.
I suspect it's a conspiracy theory lah.
No, but they say that after they change it to like just like a less addictive like one of the ingredients is it's a less addictive version of. That's why you somehow or another you always go back to Coca-Cola.
Yeah, but I'm not sure whether it's wrong or not, whether this is wrong or not. But I understood that originally when Coca-Cola was done with the original recipe, right, it wasn't supposed to be the color that we know. It was a bit clearer.
Oh, okay. What do you mean? Yeah. Like it's not supposed to be like brown?
No, because like I'm not sure whether you guys can go and see like you know the Korean Englishman Jolly, the channel. Yeah, they did one experiment where they made Coke with the original recipe. Then the color is absolutely different. It's not black.
What color is it?
It's
light
clear.
Brown. Oh, clear.
It's like clear, like transparent.
It's like almost clear, like maybe clear with a tint of like a bit brownish, but it's generally clear.
Yeah, strong start lah. Whoever got the first pick is like they got a big advantage in the thing. It's just that now after that, I think to be honest, after that it's really like it's just a shoot in the dark. Yeah, it's just whatever you like already. All right. Next up, Eldet, what are you gonna take?
Okay, I'm just gonna go with the other version of Coke that is very healthy. I just go Coke Zero.
Really?
Oh,
yeah.
As a second pick.
Yes.
Damn, that's surprising.
No, because honestly, right, like I find that Coke is so popular that if people they want a healthier option, right, they will just go, okay, the next one is just Coke Zero.
But
there's a lot of people that
don't like Coke Zero.
Yeah.
I would say that it's a very it's like a very, how to say, people really don't like Coke Zero, like the fandom. I
don't think it's that bad. I think people don't really like. I don't know. Like to me, I find Coke Zero okay. I don't think Cola is that bad.
I think the only person that I know that drinks a lot of Coke Zero, right, is my father. Like he always asks, "Coke Zero or not?" Coke, cannot. Diabetes.
No, but it's true. It's like there's certain people that if let's say for example, like they don't drink Coke, right, but they still want Coke, right, they'll generally just go to Coke Zero.
I think you could have saved that for your like the maybe next round or next round.
Maybe lah, but I just feel like I had to go.
You have to clear it off, yeah.
I don't clear it off.
Interesting.
I think right. Honestly lah. If it's me right, I would not. Up to the last pick, I would not have taken Coke Zero.
Same. It was never on my list, but wow.
You all have picked his competitor?
Oh no, as in, I don't think we should say, because if not,
no,
then
we shouldn't say.
Yeah, I shouldn't give strategy. But I do find like a lot of people, because they view it as a healthy option, they do drink Coke Zero lah. Yeah. But I think it's because there's a stevia taste. Do you know what I mean? There's an aftertaste to it.
Yeah.
But I don't really know whether Coke Zero has stevia.
They recall all the Coke Zero here. They recall it back. Huh? Yeah.
Serious?
They recall back all the Coke Zero. Yeah. Like that's how you go anywhere now, Coke Zero is out of stock, because they recall it all back, because like there's something wrong with their sweetener is actually there's something wrong with the sweetener. Yeah.
This puts me now in a very weird position, because I did not think that I did not think that certain options would be available. So now I'm like strategizing what I'm going to do. I don't want to take this, but because it's available, right, I think that I have to take it, considering the fact that I think Jin Yong will take another one, and then I'll get the substitute version of what he's going to take. So I'm going to take Pepsi first. I don't like Pepsi as much as Coke. Yeah. And to be honest, right, the only time I really drink Pepsi, right, is at the cinema, because they don't really have Coke options in the cinema.
You don't have a choice.
There's a reason why I didn't pick Pepsi.
Okay, why?
It's literally because, right, there's a certain stigma to it that it will never be Coke. And like there's not a lot. I don't really see a lot of people in Singapore that they drink Pepsi. A lot of it will have a Coke bottle.
I know, but I don't think that how to say but I do think that if you to talk about big company, the branding itself,
then
right?
different thing altogether.
I don't want to take it, because I thought it would be like the one of the first two picks left. But it's just because if you look at it, right, after that there's no more cola brands already.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you want to get a cola option, right, you cannot get it already. You have to go and find like maybe the very weird like cola sort of like flavoring or whatever lah. But what I do remember Pepsi for, right, I think a lot of us also, right, is their commercials.
Yes. Yeah,
they got a lot of iconic football commercials. You know what I mean? Like a lot of the
Michael Jackson also.
Yes, correct. Also, like the one where the two kids, they're picking all the legends in the remember? Yeah. Then he Beckenbauer, then the other guy can pick Platini, all that. But do you know what's my favorite Pepsi commercial?
Which one?
It's the one where this David Beckham gets sent off at halftime. Then this kid is in the tunnel drinking Pepsi. Okay? So then this Beckham's like, can I have a drink of your Pepsi? Then he drinks up the whole thing. The kid was like, Beckham, can I have your jersey? Yeah, then this Beckham like hands him the jersey, right? Then he takes the jersey and then wipes the mouth of the Pepsi. He gives the
well, that's very funny.
Yeah. But I would say that Pepsi is the second biggest company that is like Cola I think Cola has the most sales, but I think Pepsi is the second. Yeah, because they also own a lot of like smaller conglomerates underneath. Okay. I would say Pepsi's off the board. Okay, Jin Yong, you're up next. What are you going to take?
I shall go a more surprising route. I'll pick something more healthy.
Okay.
To support LDAT. I'll pick 100 plus.
Oh.
Go ahead. You go ahead, explain your pick first. 100 plus.
Actually, I think that's a very good pick. 100 plus is my go-to pick. Yeah, but not top 4.
No, I understand that there are better things to pick, like the white color drink, but I want to pick something that I like.
Milk. Yeah, okay. But you drink 100 plus a lot, lah, is it? That's why?
Yeah, because I think a lot of the like what mentioned just now, Coca Cola and stuff, right? A lot of them they drink is when you're young, then you're like, wow, I really run a lot, then I want to drink something cold today. Then I think as I age, and as I started to gain weight, then I'm like, okay, this is like today I had something sweet already, so I need to drink something that's gassy, cold, but not too sweet, more healthy one. 100 plus is the answer.
But I always relate it, right, to when I fall sick. 100 plus.
Because you got headache lah.
Yeah, or headache or something like that. Or you got diarrhea or something like that. Then they always like, hey, you go and drink 100 plus to go and like replenish. The doctor always will say drink 100 plus.
But you know the strange thing is like when I have gatherings at my house, right, when we have 100 plus and Coke and whatever, right, the 100 plus always finish first. Because like everybody go to drinks. I don't know why. At my age, I say like now in the 30s. Now we're all in the 30s. Everybody is drinking 100 plus. Like, because it's not. It gets you there, but it hits like a sort of spot,
Yeah,
but it's not until so unhealthy.
Yeah, it's not like unhealthy, but it's also like gives you a bit of the fizzy.
Fizzy feel,
Yeah. I think it's a good pick, but I'm just very shocked that it's like top 4. Do you know what I mean? But I think maybe you'll pick something next that will be like okay, yeah. Okay, Tio, what's your next pick after 100 plus?
My next pick, I don't know for you all, but growing up, this drink and Coca Cola were like the, how do you say the Chinese call the 黑白无常 because one is white and one is black. Okay, so I'll pick 7-Up.
Okay.
Okay. That wasn't the one I was thinking
that
of.
That is completely not what I was thinking.
Not what I was thinking of.
I'm very surprised.
Don't worry, I'll pick it next.
You'll pick.
You'll pick it next. You'll pick it 100% pick it next.
Yeah, but 7-Up is a nice drink. A good drink. Yeah.
It's a nice drink.
It's compared to its competitor, right? Yeah. I would say that it's a more fun, like marketed to be more fun. Yeah. Later when I say the pick that I'm going to pick next, right? A lot of the time, these sort of like citrus, those white sodas, right? They always blend very well with other drinks. So it's like you can combine it as like a fruit drink, or like you want to mix it with like alcohol, or like that. That's why it's you always will have value in the market. Do you know what I mean? Even in this draft. The only thing is that I don't know about y'all for 7-Up. I find that it's a bit more sweet than the other one.
Yes. It's a bit too sweet. You can't like binge drink like the 7-Up like all the way. Yeah. That's why I feel like it's not in movie theaters. Because the other one is in movie theaters. But 7-Up is not, because like it's really too sweet. If you drink that together with like one with popcorn, right, is I think you
got tried before, no? Some restaurants I went to, they mix 7-Up with the strawberry flavored sweet drink. Wow, damn sweet, yeah.
Like cordial with like that thing.
Correct.
Yeah. All right, interesting pick. I did not think that I was gonna get. I thought I was gonna take 7-Up.
Lucky. Yeah, I think you really pick 7-Up also, bro. Wow.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take Sprite.
Damn.
Yeah. And okay, so similar to Coke, right? Sprite is also owned by the Cola company. So I get why their flavor profiles are more like, how to say,
similar.
They emphasize the fizz more than the sweet, correct? You get what I mean? Like also is a bit more fizzy than it is like flavorful.
I feel like they're very smart, because I feel like the reason why they do that is so that they can, like everywhere you go, like movie theaters, like KFC, McDonald's, all the soda refreshment, right? It's always Sprite. It's you very rarely see 7-Up. Yeah.
No, because I think they changed it over, because last time I remember when you go to McDonald's, it was always Coke. Then you go KFC, it was Pepsi.
Yes, correct.
Yeah. Then after that they changed. Then after that something happened, right? So now most of the fast food restaurants is all Coke already.
Yeah.
But it has always been Sprite. But it has always been Sprite. Yeah.
Okay. The thing is that I feel that 7-Up, right? When I was growing up, right, it was marketed as a like fun brand, because they had that guy. They had the like sort of mascot looking thing. You know, that white hair, like the long hair one. Yeah. Do you all realize, right, that Sprite growing up, there's no sort of marketing campaign behind it. I don't remember seeing an advertisement. Nothing. But 7-Up, I can remember like the advertisement of him like in the skate park with the kids and stuff like that, the mascot looking thing. Like maybe because the cola company they already have an inbuilt brand, so they feel that they don't need to go and campaign it, because it's still the highest grossing soda of that citrusy flavor. Do you know what I mean?
I was listening to a podcast that sort of explained how, you know, Coca Cola and Pepsi sort of, they could coexist, although there are two very big companies going against each other. So because Coca Cola actually came first, so they had a very big share of the market, and then they already have their old base of people that are mostly whites lah. So actually Pepsi came in and then they started marketing to all the like Mexicans, to all the blacks, this kind, because traditionally these are not people known to have spending power, quote unquote. Yeah, which is why suddenly they started getting like Michael Jackson to film a commercial for them, this kind of thing. So they actually had very different markets lah.
Yeah. Like it's just a flip of a coin lah. Which one you prefer? I just think that Sprite is more
well known,
preferable. Yeah, more. I'm not saying well known. I think it's more preferable, like universally preferred than 7-Up, because I think 7-Up, the profile is more sweet lah. All right, next up, what are you gonna take?
All right, I'm gonna take a non-carbonated one. I'm I'm gonna take Pokka green tea.
Oh, nice one.
That was my next pick. Oh my gosh.
Nice one.
That was my next pick.
This one is in legit in the hands of almost every Singaporean. You walk down the street, you can see somebody holding a bottle of Pokka.
I thought I'll get to pick it.
No, bro, it's too iconic already.
But personally, it's not my favorite green tea out of the other brands.
I prefer it because I don't find it as sweet. Yeah, generally like there's this, how to say, like the other brand, there's this certain type of like thing where you feel like you feel like you're drinking a bit more of how to say, like a slightly sweetened version of Pokka green tea. That's what it is to me lah.
Pokka green tea is off. Okay, Brandon, what are you gonna take?
I guess I'm also going to pick a Pokka. My favorite drink from Pokka. Iced lemon tea Pokka.
Pokka iced lemon tea. So this is your favorite lah?
This is actually my favorite drink. Yeah, like literally my go-to non-carbonated drink is iced lemon tea from Pokka.
Yeah, I'll say iced lemon tea is a very safe sort of, but it's a drink that originated from like Western culture, right? Like those, like especially
the mothers
Texas,
will make this iced lemon tea for the kids.
Yeah,
you go to those like kopitiam, they will still make the Lipton tea, and they smash, they smash the lemon, then they add the tea inside.
It fits the profile of it not being too like tea, but it's also still got the sweet flavor. You know what I mean? Like not too sweet also. You know, sometimes they man make the thing, right? Or they hand make for you. Then it's like, like this is too much sugar. Or like every time you go to a restaurant, you order it lah. I think that one just gets the combination right. Pokka iced lemon tea is off the board. Brandon, your next pick, what are you gonna take?
I think I have to pick this as well. I'm going on a tea craze. I shall pick. Yo's chrysanthemum tea.
Interesting. Who was the one? Is it Paul, right? He said that the Yo's chrysanthemum tea tastes like a funeral. You see, right?
Yeah. Because honestly, when you go to a funeral, it's the nicest thing to drink there.
You know, a funeral also got green tea also.
No, I feel like they always choose. It's either chrysanthemum tea or green tea. I very rare go to a funeral that have both.
Honestly, growing up, right, my parents tell me that there is one different drink that is known as xi lang zui. That is what they serve at funerals, not chrysanthemum tea or green tea.
Nice. Solid pick lah. I think the chrysanthemum tea. I always will think back to Paul when he said it tastes like a funeral. What draft was that?
I can't remember that draft. I can't remember that draft. I don't even know why chrysanthemum tea will even pop up in that draft.
Ice cream. I remember already. It was the ice cream draft.
Oh, yes. He said
the white
Birds of Paradise. Right? The Birds of Paradise, the white chrysanthemum.
The Birds of Paradise, the white chrysanthemum.
Yo's chrysanthemum tea. Yeah. Okay, it's off the board. Okay. Alright, your next week, what are you gonna take?
Okay. I'm just gonna go with a very well-known brand. This one is you associate it with Formula One and extreme sports. So I'm gonna go Red Bull.
Red Bull.
Wow, that's a good pick.
The first energy drink.
Yes. It's the type of drink where it's like you need energy, you go drink. I remember Paul told me once, he said that every time he run 2.4, he would just tar like 1 or 2 Red Bull. That they just chung. Then he vomit after that.
Yeah, your team quite interesting. From 2 picks with no sugar to the Red Bull.
One with the highest sugar.
Thank you, diabetes.
Yeah. But I would say Red Bull now is dominating. It become a brand bigger than its like can drink. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like now it's like what the e-gaming, F1, also like the football clubs, RB Leipzig, RB Salzburg and stuff like that. But do you know about how Red Bull became famous as a company? The story.
It was extreme sports, right?
No, it's not that. Is how they became popular as a energy brand, right? Is that what they did for their marketing plan? Is that outside of clubs, right? They'll take empty cans of Red Bull, right? And then they'll throw it all over the floor and then throw it in the rubbish, no? On purpose, So that when people come out of the club and then they see that, like, what is this drink? Why got so many people drink this drink? Then it blew up from there. So it's like a very
that's actually quite smart.
different perspective type of like marketing plan. But I would say that also Red Bull, they are known for being like combination drinks similar to Sprite and 7-Up. So it's like a lot of time alcoholic beverages, they use Red Bull, correct?
Yep.
Yeah. I think
correct.
Brandon is the one that
Jaeger Bomb. It used to be the gold can, right? The gold can. It was really so prominent at the point of time. Then when they transitioned to the one that's a bit gassy, right? But they managed to brand themselves so well as well. The blue and the silver one, you know?
Yep.
Yeah. But the gold can, right, is like, it's still there, but that one, actually, did we take a pic? Technically, it's still there, but it's like a very sweet version of the drink. They're too sweet already. Yeah. Red Bull is a good pick. Okay. I'm up next. Okay, now this puts me in a weird spot. I'm just gonna like I gotta think whether is it like what I think Jin Yong will take or not. The pick that I want to take. I'm gonna take what I like. So I'm not gonna take the thing, because I feel that Eldad will take this pick later. I'm gonna take Bundaberg root beer. Bundaberg root beer. I love it. Okay. Yeah. The best root beer. The best. It's not even close. It's like if you try other root beers, right? The what's that? They have this artificial fake taste. But then this Bundaberg root beer, right? It tastes like I can feel the sarsaparilla, like the real original like root beer taste. And then how to say I think it has an iconic look. The fact that the glass, the bottle is made out of glass.
Yes.
And then also the fact that they have this campaign is like you have to flip it first. Do you know, right? When you take a Bundaberg bar, right, you're supposed to flip it upside down to get the flavor to drop from the sarsaparilla bottom to the bottom. Yeah. So a lot of people, they take it. Yeah. So it's like a flip it, zip it, flip it, rip it, sip it. That's the like slogan. So you're supposed to rip the cap off, then sip it.
I forgot this was there. Then I totally missed the thing. When I heard it, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so upset. Because
would you have taken it? If it was available, you would have taken it.
If it was there, I would have taken it. Because it's really, if you've never drank a Bundaberg root beer, right, please go and try. It is the best. It will blow everything else out of the water.
I'll say that a lot of people, right, if you grew up eating at Marché, right, or like Movenpick, you confirm got drink this drink.
Yes.
100%.
Yeah, Marché especially. Oh.
Yeah, Marché or Movenpick.
Then also it's different when you drink it out of like a glass bottle.
Yes.
It's very different. It's very hard to explain. It's just different.
Yeah. I would say that it's now picking up the Bundaberg bread is becoming more and more famous because slowly over time, like, it become more accessible. Like, you go supermarkets most of the time have. Last time, I only can get it at like Movenpick or Marché, but now, more readily available. And it's like more as the atas sort of like root beer. All right. Next up, Jin Yong, what are you going to take?
Looking at my picks, I don't think I'm going to win. So I'm just going to pick what I think is interesting. First, I'm going to pick this drink that, although you all say you all go funeral, you all drink chrysanthemum tea or you all drink green tea, right? But this is the only drink, if you ask your parents, it's known as the xi lang zui because this used to be served at funerals. I'm going to pick Kickapoo.
Oh, good pick!
Oh, that's a very good pick. That's a very good pick.
So that was originally known as the xi lang zui, and I didn't know until I reached an age where I had to give. I reached an age where my mom started bringing me to go all the funerals.
Yeah, I was gonna take Kickapoo as my last pick.
Yeah. Then she would explain to me like, why is it called xi lang zui? Then like, what does it mean to go eat curry kueh, this kind of thing? Then like, okay.
Where do you think the Kickapoo is from?
I think supposedly it's a local brand.
Is it Singaporean?
Is it India?
No, it's actually a US company. A lot of people don't know, right? Yeah. It's by the Monarch Beverage Company. But I would say that Kickapoo, right, they suffered a bit from the fact that their design, right, is too iconic already. Because, how to say, they never found a way to sort of rebrand it. So I think in a way it struggled. Because it always has to be this green, and then the logo is like an ugly yellow color. I don't know what.
Person walking,
Yeah, I don't even know why is it like. But I just know that Kickapoo. But I always like Kickapoo as the drink. You know what I mean? Like even now also I see like, hey, Kickapoo, I don't mind taking it. But it's an alternative to another famous brand, correct? If I'm not wrong.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, interesting take. Kickapoo.
That brand do more spot endorsements.
Yes, correct. But you're saying this is served in funerals last time?
Yeah. Or at least during my parents' era lah. My era now, I don't think so lah.
I would never associate the Kickapoo with funerals.
Yeah, I would never also.
Bruh, I would much rather a Kickapoo. If it's all available as an option at the week, yeah.
No, like I would have never thought of that, like ever.
Oh.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
I always
really,
have the
really.
mindset. I always have the mindset that Kickapoo is a local brand.
Yes.
I also thought so. Yeah.
Because I was like, like a local Singaporean designed the thing so ugly. So I always thought it was like a local brand thing. All right, Kickapoo is gone. What are you going to take next? Siung?
I'm going to pick Fanta.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But the flavor is what I'm thinking about. Yes, they have so many flavors.
They do have a lot of flavors, yeah.
I'll pick the cream soda.
Oh.
Yes.
That's a underground pick.
Because the cream soda is a bit like 7 Up Sprite in the sense that they used to mix with other flavors, then you form your own flavor. It's quite interesting, quite nice.
Yeah, cream soda. The color is the what color?
White color.
Yeah. Oh, the can is white color. It's not the.
I'm talking about the bottle. Yeah. The bottle.
It's not the one. It's not the cream soda that I would have thought of.
True.
To be honest, to be honest, I would have picked the other cream soda.
yeah, same.
But I never tried this Fanta cream soda before, so I don't know. Maybe it's like different or nicer. If you have to compare,
because my mom will buy this. I don't know what you call it. This flavored, very sourish thing. Then she'll drop like a few drops into the cream soda, right? Then you just turn into a different flavor, lor.
But have you actually tried putting the soda right with ice cream? Because that's what it's for, right?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
That's
Very
good.
Yeah.
I think
It's really
Vanilla
super
has to be vanilla.
It has to be vanilla. It has to be vanilla.
I do think that there are other like more famous Fanta.
Of course.
Yeah, but this is your underground pick. Underground pick.
No doubt.
All right, Kickapoo and Fanta is gone. Okay, I'm up next. Oh, this is very tough. I'm thinking like, do I want to start picking all the popular picks because there are a lot of popular picks left? But I'm like, Oh, now I was thinking like, I'm a coffee bro. Do I want to pick a coffee?
That was my next pick.
Nah lah. Okay lah. I'll pick. I won't pick the coffee yet lah. I will pick. I'll pick an orange drink. I think that this is a very, very famous orange drink. It's actually Minute Maid orange.
Nice one.
Yeah. I'll say that the Minute Maid orange, right, it gets the balance of like it's not really a canned drink in that sense. But it's also not really like those like Marigold, the very thick orange juice, those like very artificial fake.
Correct.
Yep.
Yeah. Minute Maid is like got a bit of the pulp inside, so it's like just nice. I think the flavor profile is just nice. Yeah, I like it.
The can version is nice also though. Yeah.
Yes. The can version is like got the pulp inside also. But it's more like like inside and stuff like that. Yeah.
Correct.
Minute Maid is off the board. Okay, Alec, what are you gonna take next?
I'm gonna pick a drink, right, that you see once a year. Generally, right, and it's associated with Chinese New Year. I'm gonna pick FNN Orange.
Nice
one.
Yeah, it's like every Chinese New Year, right, that drink will somehow always appear.
Yeah. Because it's orange.
always. Yes.
I see that. I see the other orange.
The other one, the other color, or the other orange one. Which one?
I know which one is the other one, right? But just that the one that is hit.
I agree with you. I also see another
the other color,
fruit more.
The other flavor,
yeah. Interesting, yeah.
Different color.
I only see the FNN orange, right? Is during like quarterly this type one, Like when
see it's like I see it during Chinese New Year because like if let's say you see a lot of TV adverts, right? There's a lot of FNN orange on TV.
Oh yeah, okay, that's true. But it's our childhood, the original
FNN orange, right? Not like the one that's like that particular thing with the unique bottle shape one.
Yeah. But I think later we can debate like what is the best orange or like
yes.
Because this one is quite contentious and stuff like that. Okay, FNN orange is off the board. Brandon, your last two. What are you gonna take?
Wow, strange. I didn't think I have so many choices on my list.
Yeah, it's very weird, right?
Like,
you know what I mean?
I'm a bit confused now because I thought like I thought I have very little choices on my list, but I guess like all of us have very different taste in drinks, I guess.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So I like thinking now, should I pick with popular picks to like fulfill my team, like to round off my team?
Oh, Brandon, go for the win. The stage is set for you.
I think honestly, telling you as a friend, right? I will pick the popular ones. now.
Yeah. I think for me, I think for me now, like I feel like to cater to the people who like non-sweet, I shall choose Ayakata green tea.
Oh, okay, Ayataka green tea. Okay, interesting. Ayataka green tea.
I drink this when I'm feeling healthy lah, or when I'm not planning to run.
Yes, I was gonna say this is the placebo drink.
Yeah.
No,
but the thing is,
it's genuinely healthy.
And I know so many, like ladies and girls, right, who drink Ayakata green tea, right, to the point that that's the only drink they can drink now. Like they drink anything else, right, then they'll complain, "Oh, this is so sweet." But then the only green tea they drink now is Ayakata. You know, it's like they condition themselves to drink Ayakata.
Is it Ayakata or Ayataka?
Ayataka.
Ayataka?
It's Ayataka, bro. Ayataka.
Wait, Ayataka or Ayataka? Oh, that's
Ayataka. It's Ayataka.
So you've been going around your whole life. Ayakata.
Yeah, you can tell I have never ordered it in my life.
But do you like it as a drink?
No, bro, I have never ordered it in my life. If you give me a choice to drink water or Ayataka, kata or taka?
Taka, bro.
Confused now. Ayataka.
I'm here to support you. It's Taka.
I will get so confused. Anyway, if you give me a choice between water or Ayataka, I honestly I'm choosing water.
Yeah, but I find right, like I didn't like Ayataka for a very long time because I was like, what is this? Like, because you want at least some sort of like a sweetness to it or something like that, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Like,
is it what is it
whatsoever?
Yeah. I find that maybe it's like you hit 30, then I accept Ayataka as a drink. It's like
I need to be healthy.
Okay, I will take it now. Yeah.
My Minister of Health say healthier SG.
Plus now they got that new sort of like rating system, right? Like the A, B, C, D, E. It's an A, right?
It's an A, yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's a healthier. It's really a 0-calorie drink lah. Okay, your next up, what are you going to take? Your Ayakata after.
Wow. I don't know whether should I pick an underground pick or Ayakata. Oh, are you confusing me? Ayakata. Ayakata.
You drink the whole of the whole thing.
Potato. They get what I'm trying to say.
Potato.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Which one? As a copy bro, I shall pick Nescafe milk coffee.
Oh, nice one.
Good pick. My second favorite coffee. Nescafe. They're always like on discount one, like $1 something.
Yeah, $1 for one.
Good pick, the safest choice. But they have a lot of different flavors, right? But you're taking the one that is like the just normal
OG one, the OG one. Yeah, the OG one, yeah.
The one where the thing is like brown, right? The outside of the bottle.
Yeah. Then I've had the brown beans on the can, I think.
Okay.
I find that if it's let's say it's there on the shelf, right, I won't say no to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you don't mind
I think that's more my perspective rather than like I would say like, oh, is it my go-to? I will say that if it's there and I want a coffee, right, I won't say no to an Nescafe lah.
Good pick. Yeah, I also think this is a good pick actually. The Nescafe, but it's not my first pick, but I think it's a good pick.
Yeah, it's not my first. Honestly, it's not my first favorite coffee to drink. But my first favorite coffee drink is in the bottle. So
yeah, we'll see.
I think that was gonna
I'm still debating. Okay, El, what are you gonna take next?
Okay, this is my favorite coffee drink. Poca milk coffee.
That
one was also very nice.
That's my favorite. That's one of my favorite. Yeah, that's my favorite actually.
Oh, they're what premium collection.
It's my favorite.
Yeah. That's their premium series. They have that the milk coffee. They have the milk latte. They have the milk cappuccino.
Both these are not my favorite.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? It's not my favorite.
Yeah, there's another one. I put me in a very good position.
I like this because it's like how to say like if you were to go to a kopitiam, then you were to order like a kopi peng, right? It's similar.
Poca milk coffee is off the board. Okay, now I'm looking at my team, right? I'm like very like I don't know what to take because there's one still very big one available, and there is a big one available, but I still want to take a coffee. And then also I looking at my list, I think that there's no like healthy options. So, so I'm like still in a torn up situation. Okay lah. I think I'll pick a healthier option lah. I do think that this is my personal favorite green tea. I'm going to take the Heaven and Earth green tea. I don't like the others compared to this one. Yeah. So that's why when you say Pokka, right? I think the Pokka one is way sweeter than the Heaven and Earth green tea one.
Yeah, the Heaven and Earth one is sweeter.
No, the Heaven and Earth one is not sweet compared to
it's
the
not
Pokka
sweet.
one. Yeah. So when you say it's sweet, I was like, this doesn't really align with my taste buds. Yeah.
Because I had it just now, right? I just don't know. Maybe it's just the taste is different. But remember just now I asked the question as to whether or not, right, we should use the new brand or the old brand.
Yeah.
But they changed the name.
Huh? That was it.
No, it's Fuse.
Okay. But I'm still picking that green tea lah. It's okay.
Yeah. That's why I asked the question, because everybody knows the Heaven and Earth name more than the Fuse name. So that's the reason why I asked the question just now.
Okay. But I don't think it's that big for me lah. I don't find it's that big a deal, because I think when you see the can, you'll know that it's the Heaven and Earth green tea one lah.
Correct.
Yeah. Plus,
okay, they call it Fuse tea by Heaven and Earth.
Yeah, so which is fine lah. So when they say fuse, does it mean that their Heaven and Earth is like fused with another thing or what?
No, it's FUZE, bro.
FUZE.
What a stupid rebranding. If I'm not going to
it was smart, bro.
Alright, Ji-Yong, your last pick, what are you going to take?
Although everybody pick a coffee for the last drink, I'm not going to pick a coffee because I'm not
for my last drink.
You pick a coffee for your last can or bottle drink lah.
Fuse tea. He put Fuse tea, bro.
Yeah, sorry. Yes. I mean, Elder and Brandon. I'm going to pick something that I asked Mida in the group chat just now. I'm going to pick a coconut water. But I'm going to pick something. My favorite brand cannot lah, because it's not a bottle or can. I'm going to pick a bottled one. It's called Coco Max.
Coco Max, yeah. It's the
Coco
green
Max.
color cap, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. But
a lot of people drink it during this COVID series. During this COVID period.
Yeah. If you're like feeling about it, it's like yeah. But do you find it's because you like coconut or this lah?
Okay, one is I like coconut. But I think secondly is I think I'm at the age where I want to drink sweet, but I'm also trying to find options that convince myself that this is a healthier option. So one of them is of course through like Ayataka or Ayakata green tea. Then another one is of course through like coconut water, this kind of thing where there is a bit of sweetness. Then you don't care how many artificial things inside as long as as long as it's healthy.
But in comparison to your other coconut drink that you like, right? Why is it that you prefer that one more than this one?
Okay, the one I like, right, is from Thailand. So they have a few variations of coconut. So they got coconut, and they got my favorite flavor is the coconut they chum with watermelon.
How is that healthy?
Oh.
Exactly, but it's just a way of convincing yourself that this is worth drinking.
It's fruits.
Okay.
It's fruits. Yeah, it's fruits.
Yeah,
There are fruits
exactly,
inside.
yes, it's fruits.
There are fruits inside.
This is also the reason why I like to go to that kind of Indian shops, because every time I order, I want teh peng, you tell them siu dai, right? It will still come sweet one. Then you can convince yourself this is not my error. I still can drink. It's okay.
Like siu dai, I don't understand.
It's just teh ice.
Yeah,
one type of milk tea you need.
Yeah,
you ask
just
coffee.
the only good thing about them is that they tarik it for you. Then you see like, wow, very nice. Then after that come out, very sweet also. Okay lah. They forget you need less sugar.
Yeah, good pick. Okay, let me like read off the teams. Then after that we can sort of like talk about honorable mentions. Because to be honest, right, there's a lot of still good ones left that we never pick. Yeah, okay. Brandon, for you, your drink is Coke, Pokka iced lemon tea, Yo's chrysanthemum tea, the funeral drink, Ayataka green tea, and Nescafe. What is it? Coffee, milk coffee.
Milk coffee.
Hey, Nescafe milk coffee. Okay, for other it's Coke Zero, Pokka green tea, Red Bull, F&N orange, and Pokka milk coffee.
Yes.
For myself is Pepsi, Sprite, Bundaberg root beer, Minute Maid, orange, and Heaven and Earth green tea. And then for Jin Yong is 100 Plus, 7-Up, Kickapoo, Fanta, ice cream soda, and Coco Max. All right, let's talk about some honorable mentions. Okay, what you guys got?
Oh, I got the
China
apple. China apple.
Yes,
China apple.
I also like the Pokka one. I like both the Pokka one and
Fuji
the
apple. Yeah.
both I don't mind. Yeah. I'll say that I see that one more during Chinese New Year than the orange one, no?
Yeah, I also think so.
Which one? The Fuji apple. Fuji apple.
China apple.
It's because Chinese New Year, a lot of people come to our house.
Correct.
So Eldad never like get to go out and see, but like, cause I go to my wife's side, right, of the thing, right? Then we go and visit all the different. They always have
Fuji apple.
Yeah, it's a lot of Fuji apple or like Jing Yong, you also do you see this Fuji apple in the?
Yeah, of course. I do see a lot.
Yeah, and
especially when they sit at the table, then all one round one.
Yeah. And the can is super red, so it's like very damn obvious.
Yeah. And they always use the can to like cap the money that they are betting for, like yeah. I'll say the big one that no one took is Mountain Dew.
Oh yes.
No, but actually, is Mountain Dew very heavily consumed in Singapore?
It's not, but it's like in the US, it's like a big
Yeah. I used to love it to eat it with KFC.
Yeah. This used to be the currency that Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp bet on.
Yeah, they used to go and bet, right?
Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew. Yeah.
I think like in terms of iced lemon tea, right? The other one that I think people always use, the seasons iced lemon tea.
The seasons one, yeah. Yours, right?
Oh yes.
Season.
Sassy.
Oh, Sassy, yes.
Sassy.
Yeah. It's like a kid's drink. You grow up there, you don't really like it anymore.
But speaking of ice cream soda, right? Like GY, the one that I would say is not really the Fanta one, it's more the FNN ice cream soda.
FNN ice cream soda, yeah.
Oh, yes.
FNN ice cream soda is the one that I like. When we say ice cream soda is the one that will go to my brain when it's ice cream soda.
Yeah. Me also. Plus, it was light blue, right? The color of the thing. Yeah, that's why I always remember it also.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, cool.
Yes,
I was going to say the white, the Fuji apple, right? The white
and green can, white apple, yeah.
You know Monster Energy?
Okay, I'm going to say, right, that's if personal favorite, right, all the Monster drinks I love it. But I can't pick it because it's like, I can imagine all of the like female like Monster.
Honestly, right, like if you ask me, do I prefer Red Bull or Monster, right, I prefer Monster, but just that because Red Bull's more well known.
Yeah, correct.
Like to think. That's why it's a thing. But if let's say, in terms of flavor, I prefer Monster Energy, the original one.
Yeah, my wife banned me from drinking it. too sugary already. Okay, I
wanted to pick Yakult, yeah, but I was very scared I cannot veto.
There's a Yakult bottle version though. If you want to pick that one.
Is there a Yakult bottle version? I always thought the Yakult bottle version. That's more Yakult bottle.
There's a big bottle version. Something.
Yeah. But it's like, how to say, the iconic thing about Yakult is the small one that you can pop.
Exactly.
Correct.
My brother had a cough for a few days, so he stayed off Yakult lah. So my family buys Yakult every week one, so the Yakult will come. So when he finally felt better, he went back to drinking Yakult. And then the next day, right, he texted me and sent me Michael Jackson's Smooth Criminal. Then I say, why you send me Smooth Criminal? He say, today my shit come out from my backside like Smooth Criminal like that, because of the Yakult I drink yesterday.
I think that one a bit too much info. For me, the last one that I didn't get to pick is like the coffee drink, right? Actually, my favorite is the Starbucks, the Frappuccino one.
Oh yes,
that one is like
that one.
Yeah, because
expensive but good.
Yeah, they are expensive. Yeah, very expensive. But the taste is different level.
Yep.
Yeah. Of course, bro. Yeah. You pay like 3 times the price. The Pokka one, sometimes you can get on offer like 2 for like $2.80.
Yeah, but that's how Starbucks market themselves, ma. Because technically, right, you make a coffee at home, you can make it for $1, but you go Starbucks, you pay $9.
That's true, lah. They brand themselves well.
I just want to shout out, if you ever been to Australia, right, I love Solo, the lemonade. But or the Kirks, the passion fruit. I like these two, but then I can't pick it because no one would know.
But Solo's available in Singapore though.
Yeah, but it's not that readily. Not a lot of people know it. Yeah.
I want to shout out to Eldad for introducing me to this. I don't know what drink that day. I went to his house to record, then he let me drink.
I know which one. Schweppes Lemon Lime.
Yes. I was just about to say, that's like,
that is a very good
underground.
Drink.
Yeah, that's my underground pick.
Now that we sort of wrapped up this thing, I asked everyone, and I think we're going to be doing this as a weekly thing. Not say weekly lah. Okay, if it's a very simple recording or whatever, we're going to be doing this thing. We're going to be having a little 4-bar rap.
Let's go.
Are you guys all excited? So what we're going to do is that we're going to be rapping a bit about this week's specific topic. So for this week, right, it's can and cold drinks. I think it's good for us that we do have a drummer here that can help.
Since it's a rap, right? Since it's a rap, you got to put the hood on.
Yeah, so
you got to put the hood on.
Put it on. My wife made me retype a lot of the verse because you said that don't do anything that will be incriminating you when you go to work. So I was like, okay, yeah, I'll make a conscious effort. Okay, L. you
what a
just
shit.
as a nana. Going to
are you Kane?
Yeah, we'll just drop a beat, then I will lay off to Brendan, and then Brendan you can lay off to Jin Yong. If this is all bad, right, this will not make the final cut. All right, let's go.
All right.
It's scorching outside, man. It's hotter than a grill. My down there is sweating. I can't even chill. Give me a cola or I won't get better. Save me from this heat before I see a Dr. Pepper.
We got Coke, we got Sprite, we got 100 plus. We got some that taste like it came out of butts. But to quench your thirst in this blasting heat, so grab a can, kick back and enjoy this beat.
Okay, Jiyong.
My Lord, it's hot. I'm praying in my fort. Let rain come and land all over the sod. Alas, I opened a can drink and flush it down my throat. I closed my eyes and went into paradise mode. I lost the beat there, I'm sorry.
Bro, the beat stopped, bro.
This is the first time in a rap, right? Anyone has used the word alas.
Your first line. What's your first line?
My Lord, it's hot. I'm praying in my fort.
My fault. Yeah, we're keeping this in. Just for fun, people. That was our canned drink and bottled drink draft. All right, that was our canned drink and bottled drink draft. If you enjoyed that episode, please remember to give it a like, a thumbs up, and subscribe. We have episodes that drops every Friday. But at the same time, also, if you're into football, we have the Football Kaki that drops every Wednesday. And also, if you want to hang out with a couple of bros with myself, Brandon, Jin Yong, and then sometimes Paul, we have the Kopi Pro show that drops every Monday. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube and you want to go and vote, please remember to head over to our Instagram. Voting opens every Friday at 12 p.m. and closes the next day at 12 p.m. as well. I'll be putting a slide for our Instagram page right about now. Okay, in the meantime, in the meantime, though, we hope everyone is staying cool from the heat and drinking your drinks. But remember,
keep warm because there's draft coming.
Alas, Red Bull gives you wings.
Bye, bros. See y'all.
Ciao.
Have a drink.